game. Don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished. Put me in the game. Put me in the game.
It's week 12 of the National Football League.
And coming up, it's L'Jarius Sneed.
Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And incomplete to open things up.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Open man is Jauan Jennings. He's got room at the 30.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Touchdown! Jauan Jennings, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 6 catches, 66 yards.
And they've gone to it early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The Chiefs at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Moore, the man in motion. Now here's Mahomes. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Isaiah Pacheco with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Out of the end zone, it's Tutu Atwell. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? Always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. And tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Now Stafford. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now.
And it's intercepted. And he's got room.
And the Rams will take over possession here up at the 44.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 30 yards. Throwing is Stafford. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 75.
And the Rams have moved out in front. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And out come the Chiefs now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awful.
Now that'll be